esteemed Shri Indrajit Bhadwaji, this is Lalit, Attorney General of India, Shri Venkataramani, Solicitor General of India, Professor Bajpai, Professor Shastri, Shri Manoj Mishra, my esteemed friends Rajesh and Rajesh, and Srimati Rajashri J. Rai, and Shri Pradeep Rai, and all the esteemed participants in this beautiful program. I deem it a privilege to be invited to inaugurate and put it into public domain the India Legal App, a platform for the benefit of a wide range of consumers, including a large legal community of 1.2 million lawyers and 500,000 law students, judges, courts, and law teachers. India Legal has pioneered this remarkable legal services agenda in keeping with its broad and enlightened ideology. I'm grateful to Mas Rajashri G. Rai for the honor of this invitation. Her commitment to the cause of justice is contagious. The significance of India legal innovation consists in its potential to energize the rapid changes in the methods of dispute resolution. The portal can be a powerful tool to speed up the justice delivery system. The monopoly of the sovereign state of the use of physical force, except for the individual's right of private defense, combined with the constitutional guarantee of equal protection under the law, mandate legal aid as an institutional obligation of the state as a part of its duty and as a part of its fundamental obligation. This portal, properly used, can infinitely enlarge the potential for legal aid, advice, and legal services. The mandate under the state's legal services authority can infinitely expanded with the use of this portal and in collaboration with it. Ladies and gentlemen, the law and legal systems are the pivots on which the state machinery and the statecraft revolve. The machinery of justice in India is overworked and overwhelmed, though in recent times some courts have shown some great resilience. The Social Progress Index report of 2023 says that in 186 districts of India, 70% of the new cases are disposed of within 3 years. This is really music to the ears of proponents of fast-track justice. Some 78 years ago, a great scientist, reacting to one of the stunning exploits of science of the times, observed, everything changed. Humanity has to adopt new ways of thinking if it is to survive. The dawn of the age of artificial intelligence is another event which has changed everything once again, this time with a great threat of virulence. Threats to human survival emanate from many sources. The first and the foremost is the continued and unthinking destruction of nature, the very foundation for our own survival. An eminent scholar cautioned, I am pessimistic about the human race because it is too ingenious for its own good. Threats of nuclear wars, spread of deadly pathogens, and nature's fury triggered by man's irresponsible conduct towards it can overwhelm human resources and its capacity for survival. It is time we made peace with. It's time that we made peace with nature. Nay, bow down to it in humility, reverence, and gratitude. Technological exploits of the past, such as the railroad, printing technology, and the internet, had changed the world. Surpassing everything and astonishing in its potential is the artificial intelligence. Development is the buzzword of the times. Our governments are passionate about development, rightly so. It is heartening to see government placing this agenda above everything else. But the Human Development Report of 2022 ranks India at the 132nd place. The World Happiness Report 2023 grants India the 126th place. The Social Progress Imperative Report of 24th May 2023 places India at the 110th place out of 170 countries. There are two views on the philosophy of development itself. One argues for economic growth at all costs, ignoring everything inconsistent with it. It proclaims a high tide lifts up all boats. The growth it postulates trickles down for the benefit of all in course of time. This sums up what is attributed to Lee Kuan Yew, the maker of modern Singapore, who declared, if we want development, forget democracy. This is the famous Lee thesis in economics. The other school argues for a more liberal and friendly approach to development, emphasizing that social reform, social reforms will in turn promote economic development. Spread of health, education, social welfare contribute to economic prosperity. This is the debate on the interrelationship between economic performance and social progress. The proponents of this philosophy of social reforms spurring economic growth do not recognize GDP as a conclusive and definitive tool of measurement. Simon Smith, who devised the GDP tool, was awarded in 1971 the Nobel Prize for Economics. Infant and maternal mortalities, life expectancy at birth are not merely social parameters, but are also a foundation for economic progress. For instance, in the fourth decade of the last century, maternal mortalities in India were 2,000 per lakh of childbirth. Now in Kerala, the situation has dramatically improved. That recently the figure is below 30 per lakh of childbirth. This is one of the true indicators of true development. Otherwise, the slogan of development becomes barren and hollow, as described in one Human Development Report. It becomes ruthless, voiceless, jobless, and futureless development. That was in the 1999 Human Development Report. So society has always been profoundly influenced by sensitive relationship between individuals and knowledge system. Society has always been profoundly influenced by the sensitive relationship between individuals and knowledge system. Artificial intelligence might surpass the cumulative influence of all earlier innovations. What would take years of collective scientific effort might be achieved in the shortest period of time, particularly in the field of pharmaceutical research. The miracle drug halicin is just one example. It is time for a constructive dialogue between technology and law. This is imperative for the benefit of the legal systems and speedy justice. It also leads to us to wonder whether human organizations, including its prized institution of democracy, can at all survive in a world where a few genius machines are controlled by a small number of people. The present portal is the product of deep concern with the problems of human welfare and the peaceful resolution of the inevitable conflicts of a restless society. I express the hope that in the days to come, India Legal will be in the forefront to examine the potential of artificial intelligence to solve human problems, and particularly those peculiar to India. We live in exciting times. Legal systems must assure all of us live under the protection of an adequate system. This app promotes this hope. Thank you very much for your patience and trust.